Hey, guys, this is for all three of you. If you could just kind of go down the line, starting with Sean. Just tell me what the locker room is like and how you guys are kind of dealing with the last 3 games here.
I say the loss was definitely disappointing, but we're sticking together as a family and going to prepare for the next game.
Disappointed is an understatement, because we know that we could have and we feel like we should have beat all 3 of those teams, especially today. Offensively, we were very sloppy, and you look up in the fourth quarter and we still had a chance to go down and win it. So, that's a silver lining, but, there's no moral victories, and we got to get better, period.
Like they said, it's a tough one. It's definitely a tough one, but I feel like the guys know that we almost where we want to be, and we just got to keep going.
Expand on your thoughts on the passing game today. What did Clemson try to do to slow you guys down, and what weren't you able to get done after that?
We were sloppy. We're not good. In the first half, I was not playing well. Look, for example, one of the first drives, line opens up a hole, Sean takes it down. We run a little play action. I throw a pick in the end zone, and you can't or in the red zone. You can't do that. But as the game went on, we just sloppy. We were running wrong routes. We had some drops. I was missing throws. It was a little bit of a combination of everything. And we'll get back. There's some stuff that worked today, but I take it on my shoulders. And offensive line, I feel like they held up for the most part. We had a couple breakdowns, but it was nothing that was detrimental enough to stop us from winning or even having the chance to win.
Did it feel like Clemson tried to take away your legs more than any other team you played?
I would say so. No, I think they were running a lot of their stuff, but we had opportunities and we just didn't capitalize.
This is for all three of you. Just, on a day that we see an honoring of Floyd Little, how much you feel on your shoulders to get this team back to a place where you feel you're elevating over these games and getting on the right side of it. So just what that legacy means to you, and Sean, that kind of an extra one here, what it means to pass 1,000 all-purpose yards in this game.
Definitely means a lot. Wouldn't be able to do any of that without my O-line, I'm coming to work each week, blocking, making holes for me in the game. And on the loss, wanted to dedicate this game to Floyd, and definitely disappointing loss.
We're right there. We're a couple plays away. I feel like we need to score more points offensively, but we're right there. Even today, with as bad as I feel like we play on offense, and we'll go back and watch the film. But we look up in the fourth quarter, we have the ball with a chance to win, and a lot of that goes to credit the defense for stopping guys and not letting them score points. But we needed to be better.
It's a lot of special people that came through here. I did a lot of special things, and we acknowledge that. We acknowledge it for the game, and sometimes throughout the week, Coach Babers will tell us a story here too. But it's just us living up to it, living up to what we know we can be.
Yeah, this is for Garrett, since I think you live with him. But can you paint a picture for what service was like this week and what he had to go through to get ready to play and be ready to play on Friday night?
It was not easy for him. He got tweaked last week, and he spent a ton of time in the training room, and Tim Pike and his staff, really worked with him and got him right. But it wasn't just him. There's a lot of other guys who are banged up and still are banged up that are fighting and working to get better every day. And the circumstances were tough. It was a short week. Had a really long game last weekend, and we fought. But we're still disappointed. We feel like we should have won today.
Was he out there throughout practice? Did you have an indication earlier in the week that he was going to be able to go Friday, or did that come later?
Yeah, we knew he would be able to play. We eased him in throughout the week, but we knew he was ready to play.
I don't know if you'd be inclined to share this, but could you expound on what Dabo said to you before the game?
Because I lived 3 hours from there. We were just small talk. That's all. He's a great coach. He did a lot of good things, and you could tell today they kind of schemed us a little bit, but he's a great dude, great coach. And Brandon Streeter, their offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach, and we're just small talk because I grew up going to camp there.
Garrett, was there any conversation about you guys wanting to go for it on that 4th and 1 instead of kicking the field goal?
There was, and we ultimately decided to kick it, and it didn't work out. But I mean, we have a lot of faith in that dude back there kicking in that unit, especially that Coach Blair has. But I mean, there was definitely conversation, but we decided to kick it, and it didn't work out.
And then for Sean, did they make any adjustments between the first and second half in terms of the success that you had running the ball?
I would say, yeah. Came out, was a little slow in the run game. And then towards the end, picked up a little bit, but it was definitely a little slower coming out of half.
This one's for Mikel. Can you talk about the defensive effort throughout the game going against a talented offense in Clemson?
I feel like we had a game plan and we came out and executed pretty well.
What things changed between first half, second half, only giving up a couple of points there in the second half?
Just knowing that the offense, they were having a little trouble, and it was just knowing we needed to help them. They needed us, so that's how we came out like that.
Garrett, how would you assess yourself in the passing game now that you're a couple more weeks now with the first team? How would you assess your development in the passing game with this system now?
I mean, obviously it's inconsistent, and a lot of that is just being on different. There's a lot of factors that go into it. Being on different pages, and play calling. Depending on the play calling, sometimes we're trying to aim for shots, and if it's not there, we just throw it out of bounds. But I mean, I just feel like we're getting better. There's obviously glimpses of what we can do. Now we just got to be consistently good, and not occasionally great. And it's like the touchdown pass we had today. That's good and all, but we got to do that more consistently and move the ball down the field. Be able to drop back pass, especially when they're stacking a box to stop, tucking the running backs.
Last three, we'll start with Mark and back.
That's for Garrett and Mikel. Garrett, you can go first. I guess just what kind of positives? Coach talked about turning the negative into a positive. Once you guys get over this, how are you going to take positives and move forward?
I mean, we're right there. When we're 3 games, 3 points every single time, and we're right there. Just one play. We're one play away. That's it. And we just got to flip the switch and make it happen this next week.
What went right, Garrett? What went right on the deep ball to Pena, and is there anything that carries over from that, or was it just kind of a good play?
Trev's a guy that likes to go. We had a good play call we liked on, and what they did coverage-wise, they rolled to a 3 cloud and kind of opened up the seam balls, and he saw it perfectly, and he ran and threw it out in front of him. He made a great catch, and then even better after the catch, when he went down and scored it.
What allowed you to have the trust to release the ball so early? I don't know if it's just the scheme you knew it was coming, but I mean, I think that's probably the earliest we've seen you let go of one as far as wrap that goes,
Yeah, I mean, just that's one play we have wrapped absolutely, and it worked out. It was one of those plays that worked out with what they did, and he saw it right, and we were on the same page. Right, that was one of those things where we were on the same page, and that's why it worked out the way it did.
Last question in the back.
This question's for all three of you. Garrett, I know you kind of touched on it a little bit, but you guys aren't playing nobodies, right? You guys are playing Wake Forest, Liberty, Mikel Jones being, potentially a top overall pick as a quarterback. Clemson, I feel like they get a bad rap because they lost Trevor Lawrence, but there's still, they're 2 losses on the year, coming to top-ranked Georgia and then NC State. Can you kind of elaborate a little bit on how close you guys feel you are to really getting to that next level?
I would say I feel like we're really close. It's just coming down to that last, couple of minutes. When we have the ball in our hand, we just gotta get the ball down, make a play, and finish.
I say it's the little things, a lot of little things, and the quicker we figure out that the little things really do matter, the quicker we'll have more success.
Yeah, I think. Repeat the last part of the question again.
Just overall, you guys are playing teams that are quality teams. They're not bad teams by any stretch of the imagination. How close do you guys, can you elaborate a little bit on why you think you're so close to reaching that next level?
I mean, all the teams we've been playing are good teams and well coached. It's just, and it's not going to get any easier. I mean, it's not like you know, we're front loaded, and you know the games are gonna get easier. These are all conference quality opponents, and I mean we're in all these games. We got to win, and I mean. I'll take the blame for a lot of it. I mean, I was missing a lot of throws early, especially in the middle, late part of the game. That would when we got to move the sticks. I got to make a play right there. But we just got to continue to be on the same page like we were occasionally. And you know, if we can do that more often, I think I don't even think the game will be close towards the end of it. I think we'll be out in front a little bit more.
All right, thank you, everybody.